Hey, welcome to Artichoke Hearts. I'm Heather. So here in the US, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. And even though Thanksgiving is canceled this year because of COVID, it doesn't mean that we can't make awesome Thanksgiving food and share it with our friends and our family, and of course with you. So this recipe I'm going to share this week is called Stuffin Muffins. And yes, it's exactly as it sounds. It is Thanksgiving stuffing, and it's in muffin tins. And they bake up to be these really great individual servings. And they're fabulous because you can top them with mashed potatoes and gravy or cranberry sauce, or just eat them by themselves. Let me show you to make these cute little stuffin' muffins. Okay, so to start, you're going to preheat your oven to 360 degrees and then get a large pan and put it on medium-high heat. Allow it to warm up for a little bit and add a teaspoon of oil. Here I'm using olive oil. And then add 1 cup of small diced yellow onion, half a cup of thinly sliced celery, and half a cup of thinly sliced carrot. Hit it with a bit of salt and pepper. And let this cook down until the onions are translucent. All right, so now that the onions are nice and translucent, we're gonna add our mushrooms. And here I have 1 cup of 1/4 inch sliced mushrooms. And cook these down for about 5 minutes. Okay, so now that the mushrooms have browned a bit, we're gonna add 2 cloves of minced garlic and just let that cook for about 30 seconds. And to it, I'm also going to add a teaspoon of dried rub sage, 2 teaspoons of dried rosemary, and 2 teaspoons of dried thyme, and take it off of the heat. Okay, now to finish the stuffing. So here I've got a big bowl with 12 ounces of bread cubes in it, and I'm gonna add the vegetables to the bowl. And next I'm going to add some egg. Here I have 2 tablespoons of just egg, but you can use a flax egg. Use 2 tablespoons of flax egg and 6 tablespoons of water and let it sit for at least 10 minutes so that it can kind of get gooey and, egg-like. So here I'm just gonna add half to begin with. And here I have 2 cups of vegetable broth. You may not have to use the full 2 cups. Last time I used a cup and a half and that was enough. You just wanna make sure that the bread cubes are moistened without being too wet, but also not too dry. So pour a little in and mix and just kind of feel it. Okay, so I used the full 2 cups of vegetable broth, and that's pretty good. You can see it's kind of clumping together when I try to form it. If it's still too dry after using 2 cups, just add a little bit more broth. And now I'm gonna add some more salt and pepper to taste, and then we're gonna put them in the oven. All right, now go grab your muffin tray, and we're gonna spray it with a little bit of oil. Whoops. All right, and I like to use this ice cream scoop to scoop it out, or you can form it with your hands. And I'm just going to fill up my muffin tins. So I use about 2 of these ice cream scoopers full. And make sure and press it down. Oh, actually, maybe only 1. But fill it up all the way. Yeah, so just fill the muffin trays up to the top. And now put them in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, so our stuffin' muffins are done. They ended up taking half an hour on 360. So let's pop them out and I'll show you what they look like. Wow, would you look at that? It's holding together really nicely. They're super moist. Cannot wait to eat them. I recommend waiting for them to cool down before you try to handle them, but crazy like that, so. All right, you guys, your stuffin' muffins are done. And out of the oven, seems like they firmed up really nicely. It's got a nice crispy crust on top, and on the inside it's very moist and smells divine. So please try this recipe and let me know how you liked it. And also subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every single Sunday. And no matter what you're doing this year, I want you to have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you next week.